What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video we are going to be talking about Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Manga chapter number 6. So, quick heads up for you guys, this is going to be my predictions and expectations video for that, and I do want to say, if you guys haven't heard already, the chapter is going to be dropping a little bit earlier this month, so hey, good for us fans, so look forward to that. Spoilers should be coming out around the 14th to the 16th, most likely. That's kind of what I'm just guessing, so don't hold me to that exactly, but that's likely when they'll come out, just from the pattern I've seen. But in this video, like I said, we're going to be talking about the predictions and expectations for the upcoming chapter. So the last chapter just ended off with Boruto pulling up to the village, and had a pretty, surprise random entrance, because Sarada's just out there talking, and he just shows up and finishes her sentence. So in this upcoming chapter, the first thing that I think is going to happen is we're going to get a discussion. We're going to talk probably about the threat that's going on with the Shinju. So Boruto's probably going to let Sarada and Sumire in on that. And it'll be a nice little interaction, of course, too, to see how he interacts with Sumire, because we haven't really seen that yet. And as for Sarada, we did see Sarada went up and just hugged him to close off the chapter. I'm sure he will talk perhaps a little bit more about what happened with Sasuke and whatnot. And I'm sure Sarada will say something to him along the lines of, how talking about how everyone thinks of him again. And also, just talk about like having the proper memories and whatnot. So they're going to discuss the threat, I'm sure. And one of my predictions for this chapter is that Kawaki is definitely not going to sit well with this. Kawaki is probably going to get word at some point in this chapter of what's going on. And truthfully, I don't know if he's going to put his difference aside with Boruto at all just yet, even to fight the Shinju. So that could be a little bit of a recipe for disaster. Boruto versus Kawaki, I don't want to say they're going to have a full fight on, right now, but we might get like a little brawl going on, perhaps, that needs to be stopped. And honestly, I don't know how that's going to be stopped at the moment, because, Kawaki should be stronger than everyone else in the village, so unless he's going to listen to someone's command or something like that. The other way is Boruto just somehow beats him really easily. That could be possible as well. Especially with, how much power he's gained in this span. So, you never know. But what I think even more likely than Kawaki attacking Boruto is I actually think Mitsuki's going to pull up. We have not seen Mitsuki since chapter 1. So I feel like they've been saving him for a little moment to come in and do something. And this could be that. And Mitsuki is, pretty dead set on, wanting to kill Boruto. So that'll be an interesting interaction and reunion to see again. And I'm sure we're going to get a pretty good fight there. So Mitsuki showing up, I think, is going to happen. Kawaki is at the very least, I think, going to get word that Boruto is back in the village. So I do believe that we may get a Kawaki-Boruto interaction at the very least. That could even be the cliffhanger for the end of the chapter, perhaps. But we'll see. I also think that we may see a little bit more of Amado again. Perhaps Shikamaru is going to have a chat with him to kind of make his decision overall on how to go about things. Or Shikamaru might even hit up Ida or Damon, probably Ida, I assume. And they would probably talk about what happened, and maybe by some chance Ida will confess, but maybe not. Or maybe she'll play, a little bit dumb in the sense of she didn't do, what happened, but she'll say, oh, maybe someone altered memories and whatnot, So there's a few ways they could go about that. I do think Shikamaru is going to end up giving Boruto a chance, though. And that's going to be the main thing. Whether that's this chapter or next chapter, I do think he's going to end up giving him a chance. And then I think the main problem is, to be honest, is going to be how Kawaki's thinking of everything there. Because I just can't really see him putting his differences aside unless, it comes down to an absolute must. Because Kawaki has not seen these Shinju in person. If he sees them in person and sees how powerful they are, maybe he'll change his mind. But as of right now, I just don't see it yet. The Shinju, we're probably going to get a conversation between them again. So that might, reveal a little bit more. Maybe they'll talk about their next target time and everything. I feel like it would be really quick if they just started pulling up next chapter, personally. But I feel like we might get a little bit more of a discussion chapter between them as well. So might see a little more context there. And as for, some of the other characters like, Shikacho and Konohamaru, they're probably going to do, a little bit of their own prep still for the fight that's to come to save Moegi, because she got captured too, and now she is one of those Shinju creatures. So that could be, maybe a little focus in the chapter. I'm also wondering if we're going to get to see some Himawari soon. Boruto's back in the village, so maybe Himawari does get to interact with Boruto again. That would be cool to see. And I think it's a possibility, but that might be that kind of moment where Mitsuki or Kawaki appears and interferes with that. But all in all, I expect, the chapter to be well paced like all the other ones have been so far, and, some eventful stuff to really happen. I guess the only other thing I would talk about is if Kashi and Koji is going to maybe play a role somewhere here. Not 100%, because we have seen, like these little interactions with him and him popping up and whatnot. But I don't know if he's just going to come by straight in the village, even if they give, Boruto some permission. Plus, I'm interested to see what Koji thinks of Amado now that Amado did, leave him to kind of die against Ishiki. So that's going to be very, very interesting to see as well. But that's kind of like my cluster of thoughts right now. Would definitely love to hear, of course, what you guys think of everything too in the comments below. But that's pretty much all I have for this one. After this, probably the next video I'll be posting is the spoilers. So I guess I'll see you guys there. And as always, if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.